Alright, so in this video you are going to learn how to use histograms in R. Welcome to Datatastic, I'm Paul, and if you've never worked with histograms in R before, then this video will be perfect for you. So let's jump right in. Let's start off by creating some random data. I'm going to use the rnorm function for random normally distributed data. And let's set n to 100,000. And we don't have to specify the mean and standard deviation, because normally the mean is 0 and the standard deviation is 1, as you can see up here, so I'm not going to specify it. And now to create a histogram that shows our normally distributed data, we can use the hist function. And now the most basic way to use this function is to just pass the data. And there you go. Down here you can see a very simple histogram, but we can also go ahead and set a comma behind our data and add some more parameters. So for example, we can say col for color and set it to green. We pass the color as a string. Next, we can, for example, set main to our main heading. So right now the heading is histogram of data, but we can, for example, say normal distribution. And there you go. Next, we can change the label on the x-axis, so we can say xlab equals, and now we can say, for example, my data. And let's also set ylab to, okay, it's already frequency, so let's just say data frequency. And now we also have changed the labels. You can also change the number of bins, or to be more precise, you can change the number of breaks in your histogram. So you can use the parameter breaks. And for example, let's set breaks to 100. And now you can see we have a pretty good looking normally distributed curve. Okay, let's do the same thing again. But this time let's remove the y label and instead set frequency to false. And of course we need a comma. And there you go. Now we have the density. So we have replaced the frequency with the density. Let's also reduce the number of breaks. Let's set it to 10. And let's add a parameter called ylim. And now we can create a vector 0 and 1. And again, we need a comma. And now we have set the limit of the y-axis between 0 and 1. And one last thing you could do is, for example, set labels to true. And now you can actually see the different values for each bin, or the density, to be more precise, for each bin. But of course, the more bins you have, the more difficult it is to read the actual numbers. So let's set it to false again. But yeah, that's basically how you create histograms in R. I hope this video was clear, and if you are interested in learning more about R, feel free to subscribe, and see you in the next video. Bye.